Oh my god. Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber Podcast, episode 87. I'm your host, Everett, aka 2Beast to Kill You, aka the Beast with the Least. I'm trying to fucking hold it in right now, you motherfuckers. Oh, if people could hear what we were saying and shit before we went live. Alright.
We were just talking about coming.
Oh my god. So, we're back with the three-man team. Devin.
What up, Skank?
JJ.
What's up?
Oh my god. Just always something. I may end up moving the way this camera looks. I'm looking at, I don't know if you could tell on stream and all that stuff or on the podcast. I moved my desk around. But now the way my camera is facing, it's not that great. But oh well. It is what it is. All right. So, another week. We're back live for the week after not going live last week because of some shenanigans, we'll say. But man, we have a lot to talk about. Well, okay, we don't have a lot to talk about, but we have some major shit to talk about this week. We really do. But obviously, before we get into all that, what have we been playing? JJ, we'll start with you.
What I've been playing a little game called RuneScape, old school RuneScape. There's doing a PV.
He's like, RuneScape. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah. I was playing that a little bit. But I've been working on this, like, the event for our little clan thing in the game, so I've been kind of been preoccupied with that. The PvP game mode event, I think, ended Friday. So all the rewards come out tomorrow. Will be Monday. So I got some cool shit to get tomorrow. Played a little bit of Battlefield 6. My thumb's actually kind of like not being a fucking bitch and hurts at all anymore when I play that much. But I think I played Tarkov yesterday for a little bit. Man, I think that's it. I haven't been playing too much. This week has been really busy just trying to set up everything.
Yeah.
But I kind of, yeah, that's really it.
All right. And Devin, what have you been playing this past week?
I've got about 3 hours into the God of War side-scrolling game. I mean, for me right now, that game's so far it's about a 7 out of 10. Nothing special. Like, yeah. I mean, we talked about it on the last podcast. It's like, I mean, it's just a Metroidvania. Like, it doesn't have anything, particularly like that's like, oh my gosh, it's like, a new mechanic or like this is really cool feature that they have in it. So and it's just more God of War story, but it's definitely, I don't know. I sent like a list of, there was like someone who ranked like the God of War games. I don't know if you guys saw that list. I sent it on Instagram.
Oh yeah. You said like it was like a weird ranking. That was a weird ranking. Yeah. Like, look, I love God of War 2, but that's not better than God of War 3.
Yeah. Like, and the fact that you have Ascension at 9, like, you think Sons of Sparta is better than Chains of Olympus and Ascension? Okay. I'm sorry.
Let me look for that.
Yeah.
So, okay. This is from what? What was it?
Game Rant Official.
Yeah. So, this is what they had.
Who has 152,000 followers on Instagram. Yeah. So like a pretty reputable or like pretty followed game.
They have enough followers. So okay, this is what they posted, or this is their ranking from 1 to 10. We'll start from the top. God of War 2, God of War 2018, God of War 3, God of War Ragnarok, Ghost of Sparta, God of War Original, Sons of Sparta, which is kind of crazy, Chains of Olympus, Ascension, and then Betrayal, which is some fucking, it was like a smartphone mobile game, right? Not a smartphone.
But it wasn't even like a smartphone. I played it on like a Verizon, like shitty flip phone, like way back in the day.
Like, yeah. Look, as much as I'm enjoying Sons of Sparta, it is like a 7. I would not like that would be.
It's 9. Like that one's 9,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't put the original God of War below any of the PSP God of Wars.
Yeah.
Like I love
Well,
those games. I mean, maybe, but it's just like I don't know. The fact that you have Ascension that low is crazy. Like you have Ascension as the worst one.
like
Like
below
what?
Sons of Sparta.
Because it had multiplayer. Like okay,
No, I get people's beef with Ascension. It is like it's like it actually suffers from the same thing from Gears of War Judgment, which is funny enough. They both came out in the same year after their respective trilogy endings or whatever. It suffers from that like that third game is so good. Like you again with Gears, like you and I both agree, right? Gears of War 3 is the best Gears game.
yeah,
And so, like, obviously, we both say God of War 3 is the best God of War game. Like, those games ramped up so much. You know how that thing where, like, it's like not a myth, but like, I wouldn't even say it's like just like a normal thing or whatever that happens, but like, it does happen quite a few times or whatever that, like, any kind of franchise can't really finish a trilogy, right? Like the third movie always kind of falls on its face or whatever. But like Gears and God of War don't suffer from that. Those third games, like it kept going and ramping up and just kept that high note the whole time. So when you get to Ascension, like it would be like a good middle game. And then there is some different stuff with like how you have the Blades of Chaos, that you have like you put like what is it? It was ice and fire, right? Like you just add like it just has magic abilities on the what do you call it? Not really the weapons, like other games do or whatever. So I can kind of see why Ascension gets a lot of flack. It's still not not 9 on in a God of War list. Like, come on, let's be reasonable here, people.
Even ask like, especially if you ask like fucking David Jaffe. I mean, at least it's a God of War game, like
Jesus Christ,
in spirit, So I don't know.
He's.
So, yeah,
I think I saw that he's still tweeting about that shit like as of like yesterday.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
He just will not fucking. Oh no! He moved on to the whole Xbox thing now or whatever. But yeah, man, he was all last week. He still was fucking tweeting at people and shit about not liking that game and defending himself.
Yeah.
Sons of Sparta.
And I played like another hour of High on Life 2, and then I've been playing. I've got like an hour. Like I was able to get Mafia: The Old Country. I was Best Buy for like $16. So playing that, and so far so good. Hoping it ramps up, but I mean it's pretty slow burn start to like get into any like it seems like any of the cool missions. I'm hoping it ramps up, but I couldn't pass it up for $16. I was a big fan of like all the Mafia games. I mean, like Mafia 1, 2, and 3, and even I feel like there was another one, but or like the remakes and stuff. So even they did the remake. So yeah, look at this one. So far I don't know if you make it to America. I didn't really read a bunch of reviews on it. But I mean it's alright. Right now I'm just in the old country. I'm just in Italy. So,
Yeah.
and I'm about to do a horse race, it seems. So hoping it ramps up and get to start doing some crimes. I want to do some crime.
Cool. I was still playing some Zelda stuff, just recording for that 40th anniversary, which happy 40th anniversary as of yesterday for Legend of Zelda. 40 years, yeah. I just wanted to get that video out there talking about my love for the franchise. And yes, how old I am. So yeah, if you're listening to this podcast, go ahead and also give that video a like and a view and everything. But also I started on my Switch 2 or whatever, on my Switch. Shining Pearl, so I could play a Pokemon game because I mean they're releasing Fire Red and Leaf Green this Friday. I just wanted to play something, so I started playing Shining Pearl. But I'm doing a Nuzlocke run, not a hardcore Nuzlocke, just a Nuzlocke run. I'm not trying to be all with the super extra restrictions. Just, the normal, I can only catch Pokemon, one Pokemon per route. If a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. Name them, stuff like that. I already lost one.
Nuzlocke.
Huh?
I thought it was already normal Nuzlocke. Was just that? I don't know. There's a harder version of Nuzlocke.
So the hardcore Nuzlocke, obviously has all those rules, but you can't level past like whatever gym you're going after. I think
you can't just train. No.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't even get past level 20 because everybody starts getting pissed off if you're trying to fight Gym 1.
So yeah, like the first gym, I believe his highest level was 14.
Oh.
And so like you can't go past 14 if you're doing like a hardcore Nuzlocke. Also, like, you know how like when you're playing a game and like your opponent's going to switch out a Pokemon and it's like, oh, would you like to switch Pokemon? You have to put it as set. So you could switch out Pokemon, but you can't do it at that point. You have to, if you're going to switch, you have to basically, after your opponent puts out his, and then switch your Pokemon and take a hit. Also, no items, I believe, as well, in hardcore Nuzlocke. I have to look if there's any other kinds of rules or whatever, but yeah, I know those are like the main ones. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm not like, because then you have to like keep like, I don't know what level each Pokemon is for the gyms and all this stuff. Like, okay, now I can't go past this level and this and that. Also, like, that's a little bit harder in Shining Pearl because like every Pokemon gets experience, even if they're not in the fight. Like, so if I let's say I want to, I think you also, no, yeah, you can. I thought you could only match how many Pokemon the gym leader has, but no, you could if you want, you could go with 6 versus 2. But yeah, I did lose a Pokemon. I lost a Starly that I named Not Pidgey. It got killed, which was very sad.
Pidgey.
Huh?
R.I.P. Not Pidgey.
Yeah, R.I.P. Not Pidgey. The
worst is when you lose your fucking starter like pretty fucking early on. You're like, fuck.
No, here's the thing. So I was playing against the first gym leader, Rourke or whatever, and he's a rock type guy. I'm using a Budew, and I just murder his first 2 Pokemon. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fucking easy because it has Absorb. I'm like, dude, this guy's getting fucked up. So he brings out his Cranidos, whatever it's called, and it headbutts me. I used Absorb. I think my Budew was actually faster, so he used Absorb and did some good damage. But he used Headbutt and nearly killed Budew. But Cranidos got poisoned. So I was like, okay, I can't have a Budew out because if he takes another hit, he's fucking gone. So then I switch out. I forgot. I think I went to my Piplup, which I named Pimplup. Oh, a Budew I named Skunk. So if you guys are weed smokers, you'll understand that. But I put out my Piplup, which I named Pimplup, and he got headbutted, and I was like, okay, he's got to get switched out. So then I switched out to Not Pidgey, and he just got fucking killed. I was just like, oh, that's fucking great.
That's fucked. It's fucked.
So then I had a Shinx that I named. Fuck, I don't remember what I named it, but he ended up taking him out because, like I said, the Cranidos was poisoned, so it was taking damage still. And then I just used a bite with my Shinx and was able to win. But yeah, I lost a soldier. It was not a great day for a guy who's never done a Nuzlocke run before. This is my first ever Nuzlocke run. Like, I've never done this before, so.
I did Nuzlocke, like, it's crazy, like, fucking 12 years ago. We just got an emulator, and we started just playing, like, a lot of the old Pokemon games. And we like all streamed on our on Discord. We're just streaming our games to make sure like nobody's cheating. So we just did that, and we just see like, oh, I lost starter, fuck, and it's like, oh, dude, it's downhill at that point, dude. It's just fucking rough.
I think I'm gonna do a Nuzlocke run and like live stream it on Leaf Green because I'm getting Leaf Green on Friday. I don't think I'll start it as a Nuzlocke. I'll probably wait till I actually play through the game and then just make like a little cheap profile on my Switch and then just do a Nuzlocke run on Leaf Green.
I'm gonna get Fire Red.
My brother's getting Fire Red, so me and him will be able to trade with each other.
I think Leaf Green has some cooler Pokemon on that version, but whatever.
There was something I was like, oh shit. Do I still have the picture? I had this picture. I was showing like the different Pokemon you could get. Did I save it? I don't think I saved it. Actually, I think I sent it to my brother. Like, I can get Magmar. And he's pretty cool. I like Magmar. I mean, Electabuzz is cool, but Magmar? Hell yeah. Give me Magmar. I don't get Arcanine, though.
I think you get fucking Ninetales, but whatever.
Yeah, I could get Ninetales.
Arcanine and Ninetales are pretty cool. But oh well.
But yeah. Just, that's my experience so far doing a Nuzlocke. My first ever Nuzlocke run. I don't know why I chose Shining Pearl when I could have just done it with, like, I don't know. I have Violet, Pokemon Violet. I could have probably done that, but honestly, it's weird with the whole, like, you know, routes and everything for, like, I guess the open world games. Like, I don't know how you do it in, like, I've seen Nuzlocke runs in what was it called? Sword and Shield, and that is basically just like the you know, that open area. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a good time still, but like I said, losing Not Pidgey it actually hurt, man. I'm like, oh shit, now I get why people do Nuzlocke runs. Like, you actually feel it, like, oh, no, I lost one. Damn. All right. I don't know, you guys got anything before we move into the news of the week?
No.
Poor Devin, I know his eyes are like just fucking glazing over right now with the Pokemon talk.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what's going on.
He's like, I think they're talking about like different sex positions with other dudes or something. No.
I mean, that I might be interested in.
Oh. We'll save that for when we get to 1,000 subscribers. Anyways, all right. We open up the OnlyFans page. All right, so let's go ahead and move into the news. So, again, not a lot to talk about, but man, we got at least 2 stories that are just like, oh yeah. But let's go ahead and start with the smaller stuff. Let's talk about Elder Scrolls 6 for a bit. So, Todd Howard was recently doing an interview on Kind of Funny. You know, just talking about, obviously, Bethesda and all this stuff. But in reference to Elder Scrolls 6, he said that the game, they're looking to return to a classic style for Elder Scrolls. And yeah, I mean, like, honestly, I don't really know what he means by that. Like, we've had like if you guys played, well, obviously you guys haven't played it, but if you've played like Elder Scrolls Morrowind and Oblivion to Skyrim, like those games, they changed.
Never played Oblivion?
Huh?
I never played Oblivion?
No, if you've gone from it, I mean, like to Morrowind to Oblivion to Skyrim, that's what I mean. Like those games change pretty substantially over the course of time or whatever. Like Morrowind doesn't really show you where to go; it tells you where to go. And there's a lot of like old school RPG stuff where You could swing at an enemy, but if your stats are not high enough, you just miss. Even though that enemy's right in front of you. Obviously that changed with like Oblivion and everything, and then they started adding in like, oh, here, go here, and all stuff. I want to say Morrowind doesn't have fast travel as well. I could be wrong on that one. I didn't really play a lot of Morrowind. Yeah. And then like the older games are just forget it. Like you'll need like guides unless you're just that like yeah. I mean that's like those games are like the definition of like role playing, so obviously we all know how Skyrim is. Like it is way more casual now, but I mean Skyrim is I'm pretty sure Skyrim is their highest selling Elder Scrolls game, right? Like that has to be true, right?
I would.
Well, yeah, they released it like fucking like 20 different consoles, so I assume so.
Whoa! So Skyrim has sold over 60 million copies. Jesus. Oblivion is only at 9.5 million. Morrowind's at 4 million. So yeah, I think Skyrim is. I mean, they fucking re-release it every chance they get. So I mean, it's like playable on Alexa devices, right?
I mean, basically.
That was a joke.
I don't know. But yeah.
No, it's not an actual. There's no screen. You can't play.
Well, I know.
I'm not gonna say its name.
Oh,
because she's in the room listening.
She's in the room listening right now.
I know. Fucking psycho. My psycho crazy bitch is listening to me right now. I can't say that. Jeff Bezos is listening to me right now.
So yeah,
he's got his crazy bitch girlfriend listening to me.
I don't know. What do you guys think of that? If they, going away from what made Skyrim a little bit more, what's the word? Easier to get into or whatever, but like maybe not going with what Morrowind does. Maybe going back to more actually just Oblivion.
I mean, I feel like that's what the more hardcore
Oblivion's...
people want.
Right, I think Oblivion's a fan favorite too, so.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, it is a fan favorite. And honestly, look, I love Skyrim. How
about you guys fix your fucking engine? How about you guys just do that?
I mean, well, yeah. Yeah. Look.
Not even fix it. How about you just make it like half as buggy?
I love Skyrim. It is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. But.
Yeah, played that many.
Huh?
What? Nothing. It's all good.
Oh my god. But, yes. I actually would prefer it if they decided, hey, you know what? Our games are just going to play the way Oblivion is. And that's it. That's the style of Elder Scrolls games. Oblivion, I think, has that perfect balance of, like, obviously, with, like, telling you where to go with, checkpoints or check marks and all that stuff. But obviously with the RPG like elements of leveling up stuff where it's not just experience points. It's like, oh no, you want to level up like your athletics or whatever. Jump around, like literally just jump around, and you'll get like acrobatics. I mean, stuff like that. Obviously, if you want to use one-handed swords, keep using it. The more you use it, you level that up. That's kind of my favorite like version of the way Elder Scrolls is. So, I mean, I don't know. What's your guys' preference? I guess Oblivion as well, but I don't know.
I'd prefer them to make Fallout 5.
I want them to make a sequel to like a kind of like a weird side game, not like because it goes from Elder Scrolls 1, 2, 3, 4. I want like Arena, dude. I want to go like a Arena Part 2.
Oh, you want? What about a remake of the Redguard?
Nah, it's bullshit. Dude. That's bullshit.
But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I like the Oblivion games, but I'm more of a
I think.
Fallout guy. So
So,
Yeah,
so you like the? Okay. I like more Oblivion. I think I mostly started
I like to
playing
go pew
that.
pew, shoot people, pew pew.
what if I told you could mod Elder Scrolls and have a gun in it?
Can I
could
get
just load it up.
Fallout and mod
Fallout.
it to start have swords and shields and magic and?
I mean, you
bow
could
and
just do a
arrows?
melee run of Fallout because you have like the hammers or fists and
Yeah.
swords and shit like that.
No, but I want to use it like a fucking sword. I want an elven mace in my game.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, there's
Can I
this.
magic? Can I want to shoot fucking destruction. I want to summon a fucking skeleton.
There's this awesome YouTuber that I watch his videos every time he puts out a new one. I have to watch it. I'll even rewatch his videos.
This guy?
Yes, this guy named Nurbit. He does runs of Fallout games and Elder Scrolls games, and he did a run where he played Skyrim, but he modded it. He had a mod where there was a gun. Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. Like,
So you're saying Skyrim with guns?
Yeah, it was Skyrim with guns. Because his videos are always like, can you beat Fallout? Can you beat Skyrim? Can you beat Fallout New Vegas? Whatever. As, like, whatever. Or with this weapon. Or just this weapon. Or like this without rolling. Or not rolling. Without, jumping. Without this. He has this awesome games, like, series, like, sub-series of his games. Of his videos, whatever. Where he's at Abraham Lincoln. Like, the character looks like Abraham Lincoln. He can only have an axe and I think there's a gun he could use. Yeah, like if he can't lie in games. Like he has to
chop down cherry trees all the time.
No, he doesn't chop down trees. But anytime there's
not lore accurate.
anytime there's slavery in the games, because there's slavery in a couple of those games. He goes and he frees the slaves. It's you have to watch those. They are a good time. I think he did like a Starfield run. He basically just plays Bethesda games. I think he's done like a Dark Souls run and some Dragon Age runs. Oh, and Halo and Fable. Oh no, not Halo. Fable. He played like Fable 3. I think it was Fable 3. Like you could get like the Master Chief armor, right? And so he's like, oh, can you beat Fable 3 as Master Chief? Yeah. I like that guy a lot. That's a very good channel to subscribe to. Very entertaining. You and your Fallout, Devin.
What?
So yeah,
it's just my preference. I
know.
I mean, I like Bethesda game. Like when it comes to like, I mean, obviously, Fallout and Elder Scrolls, they feel very similar to each other. It's just like one is, one's with guns and one's with fucking swords and magic, and I just prefer.
You prefer one
that's got guns
over the other? No, yeah, it makes sense. It's just like, I mean, like, I know people who prefer Dragon Age over Mass Effect, whereas I prefer Mass Effect over Dragon Age. But when it comes to the Bethesda side, I prefer Elder Scrolls over Fallout. We all have our preferences.
Some of us like good platformers, and some of us like bad ones, like Mega Man.
Or Mario, yeah. Bad platformers. Bad 3D platformers, anyway. All right. Let's go ahead and move to... You know what? Speaking of platformers...
I just really want to ask a quick question. Astrobot's on sale for $33 right now. Is that a buy, or should I wait for it to go even lower in price?
No, I say it's a buy. Look.
I know, but Resident Evil's coming out next week, so it's like, do I just wait and wait for it to go even lower? Because we got Resident Evil come out. I just bought Mafia. Is it a buy, or should I wait?
Yeah, that's true, huh? Maybe wait. At some point, it'll be $20, and you won't have as much to play.
There we go. All right, perfect.
Platformers
came up, and I was like,
I would assume it's going to be awesome. I don't think it's Game of the Year worthy kind of stuff.
No, yeah, I assume it's going to be a great platformer. And
I mean, I love that first.
Like, wow, I'm so glad it's not Mega Man.
Oh my god. Anyways, so speaking of platformers,
amen to that.
Sonic the Hedgehog 4 That movie is coming out. Fuck, when is it coming out? Next year or this year? Next year, right? I think it's next year.
No, I
2027.
Oh, 2027. Fuck.
Expected to come to theaters March 19th, 2027. So, yeah, in the mid-credit scene for the third movie, they teased Amy Rose. Well, we now have who's gonna voice her?
Hey, Devin, remember I called that? Amy Rose or Metal Sonic? I called those. I called those two fucking last year.
You did?
Yep, and you called me bullshit. You said no, it's not. I'm like, okay. And then boom. I even got up. I looked at her run. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking about. I was fucking right. I came with a fucking podcast and just shit all over you on the podcast.
Pay me my money. Pay me my money.
And I hear then somebody behind me's like, shh, the movie's not over yet. It basically is. Like,
oh my god. He was like, pay me my money. Holy shit.
Dude, Everett's not here.
Oh my. Like, you're talking to nobody. What is wrong with you?
I'm laughing like a crazy person. I'm right.
Jumping around and shit.
Shaking, he's just like shaking a child in another seat. He's like, I'm right.
Like,
I'm right.
not even your
please
kid.
let my son go. Let my son go. He did nothing wrong.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Okay, so we have.
I don't diddle kids, by the way.
Okay, no, you just shake them in movie theaters, and you just say, "I was right about."
He's like,
yeah, they just only shake kids when I'm right.
He's like, JJ's like, look, I don't fuck kids, but I will fucking harm them physically with violence.
I will fuck their brains up with how crazy I act in public. They're gonna go home and ask mommy, "Why was that crazy man? Why did that crazy man yell in the movie theater today?"
Like, I don't know, son. Something about
they're like,
Sonic.
I don't know, but I hope he doesn't come to the next Mario movie, and at the very end, it leads into Smash Bros. Because I think he might kill somebody.
Yeah, he might kill you.
You know what? Real quick, did you guys see that this going around? I didn't add it in the but like in the new Mario trailer, the Star Fox looks like he's in there.
I put that in the IG.
Yeah, I saw it on Instagram. I mean,
I added it in the.
I saw it on Facebook, but yeah, I started seeing everything.
That'd be kind of crazy if they actually, they're like, no, we're gonna start teasing the Super Smash Brothers like crossover stuff.
Well, technically, Star Fox stuff like his ships in the first one you see on the TV. Oh, he's in there. Like Star Fox is like. He's
essentially
known. Can't just have like Pikmin and. Fucking Captain Falcon, all bunch of other shit. You know, all the references they did.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out because that's coming out this year, right?
Yeah.
That is for sure coming out. Okay. Oh god, April
soon
1st.
Too.
April 1st. That means they're probably tricking us. Actually, April Fools.
No, I'll have to take. I'll have to go take the kid out of school that day and take Ryan to go watch that.
Yeah, literally, like we're watching this shit, fucking opening night. Hopefully, Max.
I don't know if we'll be watching that opening night. We'll probably watch it the following week.
So, all right, back to Sonic 4. We now have Amy Rose voice. We have a casting for it. It's gonna be Kristen Bell, famous for am I dating myself?
Anna.
Veronica Mars.
No, she's famous for being Anna.
From Frozen?
Yeah.
That's her?
Yeah.
I legitimately didn't know that. I don't like those movies. Like,
I mean, this role is definitely a pay cut for her when it comes to animated.
Probably.
Yeah.
But it's probably just an easy role.
No, you know what?
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, it's obviously a smaller role. It's a supporting role. Yeah. So
you know, I said famous for Veronica Mars, but actually famous for The Good Place.
I mean, she's got a lot of stuff. It's funny, like the wife. She just actually finished rewatching Veronica Mars as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I caught up, or like when she was watching, I watched like the fourth season with her. But yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah, she's got a good filmography. I mean, you have the Bad Moms movies. I mean, there's quite a few things that she's been in that I've seen.
She's married to Dax Shepard. Did you know that?
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I think what's crazy to think was when my son's watching fucking Paw Patrol and like the movies, like Dax Shepard came on the first one and then Kristen came on the second one, which is like, whoa, what the fuck? And what's the
Yeah.
guy
And
that's
then
the
Kim
cop from?
Kardashian's in some of the Paw Patrol movies too.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian and North, I think, right? North's like the puppy.
Yeah, I think so.
This is fucking crazy. And then was it what was the guy? The Cyclops the guy from Sonic? What was his name?
Oh, James Marsden.
Yeah, he's also in there too. In the second movie of Paw Patrol. It's just like damn, they got people in this fucking movie. For Paw Patrol. Well, whatever. Supposedly the third one's supposed to have Terry Crews and other people, but anyway.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm probably gonna be taking Max to that fucking movie. So.
That's the one thing. Like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, speaking of just like kids movies. I mean, we're on the topic of just like Rose. Like, I would have probably watched like Toy Story when it came out on Disney Plus. But like, I don't know. Like, that was one of like I watched Toy Story 1 and 2 so much growing up. So it's just kind of cool being able to take like your kid to go see these movies, and you're just like, oh my god, like I was a fucking kid.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy
when these movies came out. Like, I don't know. So I think it's one nice thing about going to, like, you can go to the movie theater and not be a creep. You just take your kid and you're like, this is more for me. Like, I'm gonna enjoy this more than you are. Like, when we go see Sonic, like, I'm gonna enjoy this more than you. Like, this means more to me. Like,
but I can take you and not look like a weirdo.
exactly. Like, opening like week, I can go and it's just like, yeah, this shit means more to me. Like, like my daughter knows like Mario from like she knew him from the movies before. I'm like, you don't fucking understand. Like I was hopping on turtles fucking heads before you were even thought of like having kids. Like I was hopping on turtles heads and stuff. Like you don't even know. Like I don't want to be like,
Yeah, like, you don't
I
know
used to walk up to school. I used to go to school like both ways, like up hills and snow both ways. But it's like, man, like this shit, like I don't know, like to see that stuff like on the screen is like, yeah, like yeah, I'd have played the Sega Genesis 16-bit graphics, like fucking, you don't even know.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm excited. Like I'm excited to take Max to the Mario movie and all the other future
And
movies.
Sonic,
Yeah.
We got Sonic, so like we'll be eating good as video game movie fans. Got Mario this year, for like Sonic next year, probably Zelda next year too.
No, yeah, Zelda is next year, isn't it?
I mean, that's what it's slated. I'm just saying probably, just because I mean you never know. So.
I don't think they'll. Has Nintendo, when it comes to their movies, I mean, it's only really the Mario movie. Like they didn't delay that one at all, right?
Yeah, I just I just feel like things get delayed. But yes, as of right now, I mean that's slated for next year. So yeah.
So yeah, I know I do. What do you guys think of the casting? 'Cause I like it. I mean, I'm kind of a fan of her. I like the stuff she's in. I mean, not so much.
Yeah, she's a really good actress. I heard lately she's not like the nicest person, which kind of sucks. Just because like, I don't know. But other than that, I mean, I think she's gonna do a good job. I mean, she does a really good job as Anna. And like I said, I've watched a ton of stuff that she's in. Like whether it's The Good Place, Bad Moms. I watched like the Nobody Wants This, the Netflix series she's in with Adam Brody, I think it's the guy's name. But she's good in that. Like, I don't know. I feel like most things she's in, she
knows what
good.
she's doing, yeah.
Dating all the way back to Veronica Mars. Like, I didn't watch the first 3 seasons again, but I mean, season 4, she did a really good job. So, but
yeah.
I like it. And unrelated, but going back to the Mario movie, JJ, do you see they're doing a Yoshi popcorn bucket? You did it.
No, I didn't see that, but I'm buying it.
Yeah, I was like, as a Yoshi fan, I was like, oh man, they're doing a Yoshi popcorn bucket.
Because I know I saw the Yoshi like
Is it
toy
like?
thing where he's like in an egg. You know, I don't.
Is
You've
it
probably
his
seen that
mouth?
scene in a while.
Let me.
Is it his
He
mouth?
does that shit.
Because that's gonna be weird.
Yoshi.
No, it's perfect.
I mean, JJ's like, where's his Yoshi?
Oh my god, his Yoshisi? No. Oh my god. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, this first one was like a leaked picture. Doesn't even show like at least the first.
I don't think
website I
it's
went
actually
to.
a popcorn bucket. I think it's for drinks. I think it's a soda thing.
Well, maybe for some, but this one says first look at Yoshi
Holding
Super
the
Mario
egg,
Galaxy
right?
popcorn bucket. Yeah, people will say it's the popcorn bucket.
I see things where like there's a straw in it.
Maybe there's both.
Maybe it does both. I mean, yeah, that's
Well,
that's
or
possible.
there's both, or there's the Yoshi, like it's a popcorn bucket. Where there's like,
Yeah. I mean, it's possible.
I don't know, the tweets say it's a popcorn. Well, either way, it's a popcorn bucket or a drink, and And JJ is a big Yoshi fan. I mean, shout out to JJ. I just saw JJ IRL yesterday, and he was talking about how he wants to get a Yoshi tattoo. So
Oh.
I knew he would.
I've been meaning
Okay,
to
okay.
want one. I've been liking Yoshi's for fucking ever. So,
How much would it cost for you to get a Yoshi tattoo with a Yoshi?
the Yoshi. I mean, alright, no, I actually want like a legit cool Yoshi one.
Yeah, I know.
Personally, but
Wow.
Would you have him like throwing it like an egg, or just or have an egg in his hand?
I think that's the tough part, dude. There's so many things I want to do. Like, I don't know if I kind of want the Yoshi Story one because I love the Yoshi Story game.
Yeah. Put a little baby Mario on his back.
Yoshi's Story or Yoshi's Island?
Yoshi Story.
Yoshi's Story, oh. Dude, that Yoshi Story game, like after you beat like a level, they're like marching and they're like singing something.
Like that, yeah. What about?
I used to. Well, I don't know if it's.
My buddy has the fucking like a ringtone for that on his phone.
Well, no, there's a point where like they're doing some kind of singing stuff, and to me it always sounded like they're saying the asshole, the asshole.
I think I sang it like that one time. It sounded like it.
I'm like, are they saying the asshole? Like, what the fuck? I always thought that was funny. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't put past Mario or Nintendo. I mean, hello, so long, Gay Bowser. Like,
So long, Gay Bowser.
they put weird shit in their games, But yeah. All right. Let's move to the next thing. You know what? Let's keep with some more Nintendo stuff. Let's talk about Pokemon cards. Because, oh man. I know you guys heard this story, right? So, there was a Pokemon card store in New York, I believe. Right? Yeah, in New York. The Pokecourt.
Pokecourt.
Yeah, they're now having to rebrand because, they fucking got robbed. People went in there and fucking, they lost $100,000 worth of stock. That's fucking crazy. Jesus. So, they're being rebranded to Trainer Court, which I'm like, Trainer Court, like, that still kind of makes it seem like Pokemon, but whatever. So, I don't know. Yeah, they went in there with guns and everything. Fucking crazy, dude. I think there was like
we were just talking about like with our like I said, just saw JJ yesterday. We had a birthday party here at our house, and like there was someone who didn't really know, and we just talked about like how like fucking crazy like Pokemon cards are and stuff, and just like how like it's booming and stuff. I'm like, it's like ever since the pandemic, like it's been crazy how like much Pokemon cards have gone up like in value and just popularity. Like these card shows, I went to a card show here where I live, back on my actual birthday. There just happened to be one in town, and like people had like Tupperwares, like not Tupperwares, but just like tote, like giant tote storage boxes full of just sealed packs that like they've been obviously hanging on. They're trading and selling, and I'm just like, it's like you see the stuff on Instagram, and you're just like, man, like that doesn't like like maybe that's happening in like big cities or whatever. But then here, I'm just like, oh my god, it's happening everywhere. It's crazy. Like machines are sold out. Like people are going crazy.
I have a coworker that has a card that he said is worth, I think, $1,000. And it's only worth that much because it's opened and everything. Like if he would have saved
it graded?
Yeah, he graded it. And I have a few coworkers. They have cards. I have one. He was showing his card, like he has it in like a special plastic like thing and all this stuff. But I have a few coworkers. Yeah, they talk about like the cards they have. One of them is he says that he constantly sends in cards like to get graded and all this stuff. But one of them, he has a card that I don't remember what it's a Gyarados, I believe. But he had it for years. And it was before he realized, oh wait, these could be worth something, and so it's not in the best condition. He says he could actually get it actually repaired, and it'll.
Yeah, there's people that I've seen repair cards, but even if they have indent, if somewhere essentially write on them, it doesn't cards happen to be underneath, and then a pen press, people can even get that shit out to obviously not fix it completely, but people can fix up cards a little bit and, get a couple higher points on the grading scale. I mean, people do it with comic books, cards. You can increase, you can't fix it all the way, but you can. There's people that know how to correctly, press and all that shit to the cards.
Yeah, so this story too, I think I saw there was another store that got robbed where these people fucking broke in through a wall and then stole a bunch of shit too, cards. I'm like, are we really doing this?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Because that's a lot of fucking just craziness for cards. But yeah, oh shit. But yeah, I don't even know, man. Just way too much.
Should be cray. I mean, I know it's just one thing is supposed to be a fun hobby, and you got people that are out here,
Yeah.
Literally, I mean, robbing each other or killing each other. I mean, there's been stories about people killing each other over Pokemon cards. So it's just it's actually wild. I get it. Some people use this as their job. Their full-time job is reselling these cards or just not even just reselling, setting up their booths and stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, this is supposed to be just a fun hobby and collecting cards. But yeah. I went to the card show. I'm I just want to get some Randy Moss cards. I'm here just looking at the bins.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's next card show, though, I'm going to go get some SGA cards now.
That's the state of the world we're in right now, with some crazy shit. All right. Let's move to the next thing. Let's talk about Highguard for a bit. So. It's back up now, but for a while, their website was just down. Which obviously,
oh no,
yeah. When you pointed this out, JJ, I was like, "Wait, what? Is this a real thing?" Yeah. So obviously that caused the internet to be like, "Oh, is this game dead?" Which I mean, I wonder what its player count is right now. I should look that up.
I hear the Mudahar fucking laugh like that, that thing when I hear that shit. Dude, it's real. GG, bro. GG. No fucking re, dude.
But they said they they later like said it was just. I mean, I don't know if Everett's gonna say this, but they later said they were like migrating their internet over to their website to a different, like host or whatever. So it was just low priority for them to fix that. But it's like maybe put out like a tweet and be like, hey, our website's going to be unavailable like during this time, because like that takes 10 seconds to just say, hey, this is going to be unavailable for a while. But then you just let the internet go wild with speculation.
People are talking about a game, dude. People are talking about a game. Yay!
So I'm looking right now. Steam, obviously, Steam's not the end all be all, but they have 900 players right now on Steam. Like, yeah. Oh my god. So that was that.
I sent that meme of just like how Payday 3, where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna be offline. So like they put out a tweet, they're like, we're gonna be offline, and it was like 250 people on Steam was like the active. They're like, you could just DM those people. Like there's only 900 people, you can just DM them and be like, hey.
Oh yeah, that was actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, also it's come out that Tencent apparently backed the game. Was a financial backer of Wildlight Entertainment. So like now that's obviously become now a big, not big, but like a controversy, we'll say, for them. So man. Highguard just cannot catch a break. Like, it really cannot.
Unfortunately not, man.
But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up because, yeah, when it comes to Highguard, just every time, there's not, like, when are we going to get the, like, Highguard has come back from the dead kind of thing or something, if that ever happens?
Never.
Probably not. All right. Let's talk about. I think we have one more thing, a couple more things. Then we'll talk about the big news of the week. Two big news of the week stories. So let's talk about some God of War rumors. Well, not really rumors, but like speculation, I guess more, because Christopher Judge, I think he was filmed or something like that, talking about his association with the God of War games. It was like at a convention or something, and he said, yeah, he's not, obviously voicing Kratos right now for the remake and Sons of Sparta, but that something about that he will, that he is voicing something for them. Maybe not God of War. Might be God of War, but that we would know more by this summer. Plus, he said something about that the games were gonna play more like the current games, or something similar to that. It was a weird, like,
a new combat system, but then he came out later and said like he doesn't have any involvement. Like,
it was like
I swear to God, dude, if they like I swear to God, if they can make, I don't know, if they can remake, the old trilogy, and like it does the whole third person over their shoulder, like you're gonna lose the whole, like with God of War, like I mean like the whole like fight with Poseidon at the beginning of God of War 3, like the giant scale. The reason they said they couldn't do that is because the whole over the shoulder. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like you can't do it if.
What if they just do like God of War 3 for that Poseidon fight, just like that, but then back to the over the shoulder?
No.
I feel like just doing the old games just like that, just making like, more crisp fighting. Like I don't know.
Like I don't know. Maybe the mechanics, like there's a different like combo system, and like maybe he's like he heard about that and like that, like I don't know, like something like that. But like the combat and camera need to remain the same. But if they want to change like a little thing, like I don't know, like the combo system, but yeah. I need to see more of this. So next year when they inevitably show off like some gameplay, like I need to see just like don't ruin this.
The thing is, like I am getting a little bit scared.
Nervous?
like nervous, because obviously we have that, but like, you know, it's been brought up obviously, you know, by just people who are, we'll say, like anti-woke or whatever it is, but it has got me thinking, the sex mini games.
Ooh,
like, are they gonna keep them? Like, if they're willing, if it ends up being true and they're willing to change the combat, you know, oh, it's new combat systems and it's just, oh, we're just making it this style of God of War but in Greece, are they going to be like, yeah, we're also getting rid of sex mini games because that's not us anymore?
I think we talked about this last week too. I think they just need to have it like how Call of Duty had that one mission. Like, do you want it, like, you know, you write up a whole explanation, and it could even be before the game starts. It's like, hey, this is like something that's optional. Like, do you wish to like participate in this? And if you want, you can even put like, if you want, you can put an explanation on like, we made this back, you know.
like Disney did that shit. Remember, like for some of the movies, like, oh, this is from old times.
Yeah,
it's obviously different now.
This was made during a different time.
Like, and like, I don't know, a lot of people that I put out like, or I've seen videos on, it's like, the Greeks, and we talked about the Greeks be fucking. Like, the Greeks were fucking anything. Like I don't know. If you want to add if you want to add a gay sex scene in there, I'm fine with that.
Because they were doing that shit.
Accurate. Like, that's lore accurate. Like, I don't care. Like, if you want to like you, how about that? How about you guys? You know, like, you know, like, oh, this is like over sexualizing women. Fine. Put some dudes in there. Like, make there some a gay sex.
Wasn't like Roman
mini game. I get even more orbs for that. Like, that's lore accurate. Like, yeah, it's all with women, but like, this is lore accurate. Like, they were all horn dogs. Like, way back then.
Most of the problems that having fucking Greece with the gods, fucking Zook was just
keep banging everything.
Yeah,
he couldn't keep it in his pants.
Children everywhere.
Yeah, he couldn't keep it in his pants. Like, so, yeah.
So yeah, it's just like, I get it to an extent, but it's just like, yeah, like, you guys made it, and like, there was a reason why. It's like, you read about history and you're like, oh, okay, like, yeah, like, they be fucking, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm
more worried about just like, yeah, them, I don't know, just, yeah, like, I don't know, like, you have voice actors like Christopher Judge talking about this shit, and it's just like, oh my god, like, and then he's like, oh, I don't have any involvement. It's like, okay, well then why'd you even say anything about it? Like, this needs to, I just want, like, if you take out the sex mini games, that's fine, but for the love of God, please keep how the camera angle is. Like, I don't want the over the shoulder. That's like, I don't know, like, it feels like there's this, it's like, okay, like, you're separating the generation, like, the generations of, like, I know the Ragnarok and God of War 2018 weren't a new trilogy, but it's just like, I don't know, it felt like a nice clean, I was like, oh, Kratos had a like, essentially he was like, obviously, like, reborn, but it's like, oh, he's like reinvented and reborn, like, so he's like maybe older, so it plays differently. Like, it's like, I got the transition, but it's like, I don't know, don't totally fuck it up, please.
Yeah, that's yeah. Please do not fuck this up. Just, I mean, you know, obviously we have to wait and see, but man, I'm getting nervous. It seems like everything with God of War now is starting to make me nervous. The show, remakes, like.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll sacrifice the show. The show can be dog shit, but the remake better be good.
All right. Let's talk about one more thing. This will probably be real quick, actually. So Evo is now fully owned by RTS, which is a Qiddiya. I don't even know. It's under Saudi control. So Evo is now under the control of the Saudis over in the Saudi Arabia area. You know, people. Yeah, Sony, I guess, sold the rest of their. It was like a slow thing. The fighting tournament, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fighting game tournament. So. I don't know. I don't really have any thoughts on it. I just think it's interesting that like the Saudis are really pushing into owning gaming stuff.
They want professional everything, whether it was the Live tour with golf, like they want, like with golf, the Saudis want involvement in anything professional.
So yeah,
like we have more money than God with all the oil we sell. So like we're gonna.
Oh, I know. Yeah, they're fucking super rich ass country. Yeah. Well. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. If that bothers people, and you don't want to watch anything from Evo, well then, oh well, nothing you can do about it.
Oh well.
All right then, let's get to the. This will be the second biggest story, not the biggest of the week, but yeah. Sony has officially shut down, or not has officially. They've started the process, right, of shutting down Bluepoint Games. The masters of fucking remakes and everything. They did the Demon Souls remake. The what was it called? Last Guardian. Obviously did a bunch of. They did the God of War games, the remasters or whatever.
Shadow of the
Colossus. Not Last Guardian. Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus. That's what I meant. Shadow of the Colossus.
Ico, right? Ico, right? Didn't they do like a remake for Ico too?
I think so. Like a remaster of it.
Yeah. Like Shadow.
Yeah, they did a lot of stuff. They did the 360 port of Titanfall 1. Things like that. That was their wheelhouse. Like remakes, remasters, and then those two remakes of Shadow of the Colossus and then Demon Souls. So yeah, Sony's officially shutting them down. And it's for at least one day. There's still some, obviously, talk about it, but we'll talk about the next thing. The next thing we'll talk about will clearly overshadowed it. Yeah, not like nobody was happy about Bluepoint. Like I saw so much hate being, dude. Sony like put out a tweet literally like 2 or 3 hours after it was coming out that Bluepoint was getting shut down. Hyping up Marathon, and just you look at the comments,
like read the room.
Yeah, but like look at the comments, man. If you looked at that day, their tweets, that tweet had like over 1,000 fucking comments, while every tweet before it was like 20 comments, 30 comments, 20 something comments, like barely any. But that one for Marathon, because I mean, obviously with Marathon, like you got a lot of people who aren't, I mean not a lot, but like there's a lot of like maybe hate getting flung toward that game. So yeah, that was just something. So there's been some other stuff that's come out since then. Obviously, I think we talked about this before. They were set to make a God of War live service game, and then that got canceled. So apparently, that got canceled, and apparently Sony just kind of kept saying, "Oh, we're not going to really." Everything else that was pitched afterward, they were like, "No, we're okay," and then said, "Yeah, we're shutting you down."
Yeah, I know. Like I joked about it, but it's like, yeah, like you get like they got fucked over by Sony because they were told to do something. They did it. Because tons of their developers are going to get fucked over because, like, they were told that there's 15 live. I think it was 15 live service games that Mark Sony wanted.
Something like that.
And it's I don't know. That's a lot. I don't know if they were just expecting hoping one to hit and have that be their one, but it's if you have 15 live service games, that's how you're diluting the market. And then they were working on this live service game, and then it's oh yeah, actually we're gonna like cancel that, and oh, you wasted a ton of money on that. Now we're just gonna shut you down. It's like, well, you guys fucking told us to do that. Like, we didn't want to do this. Like, I'm sure they were probably more passionate about some other remakes or something, you know? Like, I don't know. It's fucked because yeah, they put out great remakes of games. It's like you could have, instead of making them make a God of War live service game, like fuck, dude, have them remake the God of War PSP
They could have been
games
doing,
for
yeah.
like
Dude,
any number of
the thing
things.
is,
Like if you're like, oh, they worked on some God of War stuff. Like, oh, let's have them do a God of War live service. Not like, oh, they're really good at making remakes of games. Like they did a great job in Demon Souls. Oh, maybe we should I don't know, put them on
a Bloodborne
and make
remake.
them have them have them do a Bloodborne remake or remake the God of War PSP games because we love they're really passionate about God of War. They probably do a really good job in the PSP games. Like, you know, I don't know, because like Santa Monica, that we already know that they're doing like I don't know the remake of the trilogy. So it's just like there's way better ideas out there, and unfortunately, the live service people are just people are just enamored with the
they want to
fucking live
run.
service.
They want part of that live service money.
Which I get. Like it's enticing. Like yeah, like if you get the next Fortnite out there, like I get it. Like that is a shit ton of money you can make. But the chances of that happening, slim to none.
So I don't know if this was like an internal email, if this was like something that he had a statement he put out from Herman Holst, the guy who obviously the PlayStation Studios head. He said, you know, the decision was not made lightly, and it was due to rising development costs, slowed industry growth, changing player behavior, and broader economic headwinds that are making it harder to build games sustainably. Which is just meaning, like, I've seen some people on the internet like talking about like, yeah, well, yeah, that makes sense because like as good as single player games can be, they don't make as much money as a live service game. And I think that's what this is. It's just that like these guys were this studio was clearly good at one type of game, single player stuff. You had them, even though it supposedly came out that they pitched the idea to make a God of War game, a live service game. But you know, I've seen some people say like, well, yeah, they probably pitched it because it's like Sony wants live service, so it's like, okay, well, we got to make a live service game.
They probably told all their developers like, hey, what live service game do you guys want to make?
Yeah, pitch us something. We need a live service game. I mean, that's possibly what went down. So yeah, yeah, I don't know, man. This is just, to me, I think.
But again, like I talked about last week, like it's okay to make, if you're making money, like I don't know, you never go broke making a profit. Like yeah, like going swinging big, like but Capcom is like, I feel like their whole thing is like, yeah, I'm not gonna go broke. We're gonna make a profit off these Resident Evil games, and like they're content doing that. And I can appreciate that about them.
There was this thing that came out like since 2019, PlayStation has acquired 10 studios. 3 of them are now shut down.
Shut half of them. I thought they shut down like half of them.
No, I see. Yeah, they're saying 3 of them are now closed. I think that was something else.
Because I sent something on Instagram about like, I sent that. Oh, let me go look.
Yeah, but like, yeah. Well, this was from Kotaku. It was like an article where they're talking about it. 3 of them are now closed. Half of the studios have yet to or never even got a chance to ship a game, and they've even like many of the studios have been hit with layoffs. Like so,
since 2020, PlayStation acquired 8 studios, spending almost $4 billion. Firesprite, Bluepoint, Neon, Koi, and Firewalk have all been shut down. So in not even 6 years. So like since 2020, I mean like,
yeah,
it's actually insane.
So yeah, this is yeah, not good. Like, for me, I put out a video, so like obviously I don't want to get too much, say too much of my opinion because it's out there already. But like Bluepoint they were masters at their craft. Why just put them on just put them on games to do that. Like that's what they do. Do that. Don't try and
don't try to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, they should have never done that. And now Bluepoint is gone. Hopefully, all those, because it was like 70 developers apparently, 70 people that work there. Hopefully they just, we'll just make, a new studio that does the same shit.
Yeah. Just, not whore yourself out, but just like, be like, just ask people like, hey, do you guys, if you want your fucking games remade, anybody want their games remade? We got you. Like, we can do it. Like, we have a track record. You want something remade? We got it. We got you.
But yeah, I don't. JJ, you've been relatively quiet. You got anything you want to be adding?
It's a shame, man. Shame. Like, I still think Bluepoint made an amazing next gen fucking game for PlayStation 5. Was Demon Souls and them shutting
one
it
of
down.
The few exclusive PS5 games.
Yes, sorry, yeah, exclusive PS5 games.
Yeah.
To be like, oh shit, this is pushing. If this is the future of PS5 graphics and shit, it's gonna be amazing, But it sucks, man. They're very good, they're a really good studio for doing a lot of remakes and hitting it out of the park every time with those two. I liked it, man. It just sucks, man. Like you Devin said too, they just were told to make this, and they're like, Sony's like, no, we're not gonna do it. You guys are done.
Yeah, you guys spent too much money not making. You guys haven't output anything. It's like we had to waste time, wasting our time and resources on something that got canceled. Like, fuck you mean? We could have been, we could have remade a Sly Cooper collection. We could have put a Jack and Daxter collection out. So it's just like, I don't know. There's so many things that like Sony could have made money off of, and it wouldn't like. I feel like they could have probably pumped these projects out pretty easily. Like if like those last two, like you could probably pump some shit out fairly quickly. And even if you don't want to do a collection, they could just be like, I don't know, $20 games. Like, oh, we redid first Jack and Daxter.
That's what I said.
Like they just released them as like $20 digital games. Like they could crank that shit out, and like that would make them money. Would it be the endless stream of money that they want? No. But the thing is, I think more people need to, game developers need to get more comfortable with the idea of just like, you know what? Yeah, we made money on this, which is good. The Capcom model. Like, we made money, which is great, but we're not going to get like, and we're going to have to make another game. We can't just make one game and update it like Fortnite and just have it like continues to update. We're going to have to make, Resident Evil 10 eventually is going to have to come out. And then, like, Resident Evil 11, like, they're going to keep making Resident Evil games. They're going to have to keep making Dead Rising games. They're going to have to keep doing these things. Just fine. And that's like, because they're like, it's going to make us money. Fine, whatever. We'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's okay to have to make something new.
It's okay
instead
to
of just updating the same shit.
It's okay to just put something out that's going to make some money. Not set the world on fire.
And I'm not talking like, oh yeah, like they make like $10. Like, I mean, Resident Evil is gonna make a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Is it gonna make Fortnite money? No. Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and move to the last thing. This was definitely the biggest thing to happen. It happened a couple days ago too. So.
It's not official yet, though. It's not official.
I guess, yeah, it's official as of tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. All right, but, yeah, we got a major shakeup at Xbox. So, Phil Spencer is retiring. He will no longer be leading the team over at Xbox. But that's not really the surprising part of it. I mean, at some point he was going to retire, right? Had to happen.
I mean, I think he'd been there, since 1988?
He's been there
Obviously
for 38 years.
Xbox, but he'd been, Microsoft.
For 38 years.
longer than I've been alive. He's been at Microsoft.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably remember him getting hired.
Fuck you. He's been with Xbox since the beginning, but he's been with Microsoft for 38 years. So, a long fucking time. Yeah, like at some point he was gonna retire, but that's not the surprising part. Surprising part is Sarah Bond, the one everyone thought was gonna take over afterward. She's resigning, and so the person taking over as the new CEO of Microsoft Gaming will be Asha Sharma. She's currently the president of Microsoft's core AI product, and when you look at what she's done, she's basically ran stuff like that. She has a background in consumer and platform leadership at global scale. She worked at as COO at Instacart, VP at Meta before joining Microsoft. She basically, what her talent is she knows how to grow like teams and grow like wherever she's working. She knows how to grow that fucking brand, basically. So that looks like that's why they hired her. Because if you go on the internet, it doesn't look like she's a gamer. I mean, she has a gamer tag that has like 10,000 gamer score, but it's only like a month old, apparently. So I mean, okay.
Yeah, it's like you can go to someone's Instagram, they get like 10 likes per post, and it's like you have like 200,000 followers, and you only get like that many likes.
Yeah,
like that seems like you bought that.
Also, like Microsoft has come out and said like, hey, we're not laying anyone off, after this, because of this or whatever. Like, hey, don't worry, this is just, we're changing leadership. So, but yeah, Phil Spencer's done. He's gone. And I don't know. I think this is just speculation on my end. I think with Sarah Bond being gone, I think, again, I see why they would want to bring on Asha Sharma. Looks like, yeah, she knows how to grow brands, but I also think they wanted, like, Satya Nadella, the guy who runs Microsoft right now. I think he wanted a yes person, and I think Sarah Bond was like, no, we need to do what we need to do. And so he was just like, you know what? You're out. You're done. We don't need you anymore. Because apparently, too, like, people saw that she had, like, a LinkedIn post, like, that looked like she wasn't even aware that she was going to be out soon. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, I've read the new, like, Asha's, like, her statement. Everything in it sounds great. Like, and I don't know, someone, like, essentially, like, commented, like, bring back having exclusives. I forget what the exact wording, but she would
hear you.
What's up? Yeah, I hear you. Like, we hear you, essentially.
Hold on.
So, like,
look, they're not bringing back exclusives. That fucking cat is out of the bag.
But I wonder, it's just like, or just like we hear you, like, we know you want, like, quality Xbox titles, I don't know. Like, everything in her thing was like, we're not going to make AI slop. Like, we're going to make sure, like, we innovate on existing IP and brands, make new games. Like, it all sounds great, but it's like, and I was feeling this way, like, when Phil Spencer, like, first came on, like, he seemed like more like, he's like, oh, he's like a gamer, he's like relatable. But the last, like, couple years, like, I don't know, it kind of felt like he was just kind of telling us what we wanted to hear, which is like kind of like what I feel like her post is telling us what we want to hear. Like, if you can capitalize on all that stuff, it's like, I'm not gonna be here and like, this is the worst thing ever. Maybe it's good. It could be if her mission statement of what she's saying in her statement is what she wants to do. It could be good. I hope it's good. For fucking gamer's sake, I hope it's good. Like, like I don't know. Maybe Sarah got an opportunity elsewhere and was just like, you know what? People can get like everyone could think like she wanted to take over, but maybe there's just like some back end thing where she's gonna take over somewhere else and make more money, or I don't know. Who knows? I mean, you never know what's going on in people's personal lives either. So maybe they're both burnt out. They're like, maybe she was like, I thought I wanted to take over, but I saw what the last like couple of years did to Phil, and she's like, actually, I don't want that job.
Oh,
I want to do something else.
People were looking at like the way Phil's been looking recently. Like he looks like he lost some weight. Like he looks like he's been stressed out.
So maybe Sarah Bond looked at that and was like, yeah, I don't want to fucking do that. Like that's not for me. Like I thought that life was what I wanted. Like and after you're working side by side with Phil, I don't want to do that. And once he's gone, like I don't want to have to work for a new boss. I'm also just going to be out. Like,
yeah.
So they probably had like conversations about that offline, and we're just like, yeah, like when you're out, I'm done too. Like, if Phil is actually retiring, she'll be like, I'll go find something else. I mean, she'll be able to find a job somewhere else. Whatever that may be. But yeah, I mean, I hope her, mission statement, or whatever you want to call it, her opening letter to coming on as the boss, effective. I don't know if it'd be effective Monday or Tuesday when she's actually like the new boss. But like, if that's the vision she wants to deliver on, it's gonna be great. I just hope she's not just blowing smoke up her ass.
So yeah, a lot of the talk is like, oh, people are like, she's not a gamer. Honestly, I kind of don't care about that. If what her role is to basically, again, just to grow the brand, because I actually forgot to mention this, like along with the shakeup, Matt Booty is now no longer just the head of Xbox Studios. He's now the chief content officer for Microsoft Gaming. So in a sense, I think he's kind of the one who has to now basically run it, and she's just the one who's like, yeah, I'll handle this side, you handle the game stuff and everything, but I'm gonna handle making sure that everything gets out there and we grow as a brand and as a company or whatever. So I think Matt Booty's probably going to be the one who is going to be probably like the face and everything. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, he might be the more like when they do the like Xbox showcases. I was going to say E3 showcases, but they obviously don't do those anymore. But yeah, I think he'll probably be the one more involved with that.
So yeah, I mean, because like somebody pointed out too, like they don't need, like the person who's running the company doesn't necessarily need to be a gamer, because 2K is pretty successful and Strauss Zelnick is not a gamer. So I mean, I think they just need someone who's smart with like, okay, just they know that like they got to tap into what the fans want while also tapping into what's smart for the company that they're working for. And you have to have that, like, that balance. And obviously, like, a guy like Strauss Zelnick knows what he's doing, even though he's not a gamer, because he's like, no, this is what works for us.
I swear to God, though, if she can make Viva Pinata 3 a thing, I don't care what she does the rest of the time.
Take my money, bro. Yep, I don't give a fuck, bro.
A lot of people are making fun of her because like her responses on Twitter are just so like, oh, is it just AI that she's using for her Twitter account? And it's so just like generic, just like, yeah, what are your guys' favorite games? My favorite games are this, and yada yada yada. Like
Halo, Forza. Oh, that shit.
I mean, she put her 3 favorite games were what? Halo, Valheim, and something else. I don't remember.
Valheim, right?
I think she put Valheim as one of her, which is like, what the fuck, Valheim? Okay.
Interesting.
Like, I'm listening.
It's just it's a random game. Like not random game. It's like for somebody like that to be like, oh yeah, I play that. But it feels
Yeah.
makes you play 76, all at 76. So whatever.
So this is gonna be an interesting time for Xbox. I think the next couple years, and we got to see what's gonna happen. Like, is this gonna be bad? Is this gonna be good? We're gonna know soon enough. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna take a couple years. I mean, because obviously a lot of that shit that's gonna be coming out is already in like production. So it's like if Gears of War, not like when Gears of War E-Day comes out, it's not like that was under like obviously Phil's direction and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see any new projects that are gonna be coming out are gonna be greenlit underneath her. So I'm hoping, for the love of God, like we just get like just her mission statement and opening statement of taking over is what she wants to do. Like that's all I want in life. And just I mean like I don't know. Just as gamers in general, like we're gamers. We're bummed about Bluepoint getting shut down. We're not Sony fanboys, we're not Xbox fanboys. Like we prefer
Xbox.
Most of us prefer the Xbox platform, but like I want all the Sony games that come out. I want them to be great. It's not like oh like I'm rooting for the Last of Us downfall, like if a new Last of Us game comes. I want every fucking game that comes out to be fucking a banger. I would love that. But unfortunately it's just like whether it's corporations get in the way, it's not the reality. Like in a different timeline, Highguard is a great game, but it's just like I don't know. Tencent gave him money.
Different reality, in a different timeline, Highguard is the new Titanfall.
Exactly. Like we get a Titanfall 3, or like the spiritual successor to Titanfall, rather than them trying to jump on the live service. It's just like I don't know. Like of which, if you made a Titanfall spiritual successor, you could still put a fucking season pass in there, like it would have online multiplayer.
I mean, that could be a live service game.
Exactly. But you could also have like, instead of like, making a arena hero based live service game, like you could have, just a regular ass multiplayer, and like you could even put cosmetics. It doesn't have to be like live service. You could have made money off cosmetics. And that's the thing is like, I don't know. A Titanfall 3 game, like I feel like would do numbers. And you could put cosmetics in it, and it would make money. But like I don't know, EA is like, well, it didn't sell well. It's like, well, because you guys are fucking idiots and put it out at the wrong time. Like Titanfall 2 had a really good campaign, one awesome, super awesome level, and then had great multiplayer. But it's like you decided to fuck it over because like I don't know, people are stupid and they're like, oh, let's put it up against Metal Gear Solid, like. It's different. It's like, yeah, but still, like, it's still Metal Gear Solid, like, idiots.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna see some interesting times because we got Bluepoint shutting down and the Sony collective, Sony fanboys not happy. That could affect Marathon. We're gonna see just that. Then obviously the Xbox shakeup, but yeah. I don't know. You guys got any other thoughts on that?
No.
All right.
Can we just get good games and just enjoy life?
Yes. All right then. Let's go ahead and call it. Kind of figured this would be a shorter episode because again there wasn't a lot.
Everett podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
All right then. So that was number 87 for our podcast. Fucking 87 of these. I cannot believe it.
87.
Oh my god.
87, dude. 87.
As always, you like what we do on this fucking podcast. You like the channels. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Hit the notification icon. I've been Everett. Devin.
See ya.
JJ.
Don't want to be ya.
And until next time, we'll catch you later.